it looks bad from the picture, but it wasn't as bad. But just trying to get up all of this was years of grass back there, and y'all just saw grass, but it was bottles back there, trash. It was just so much stuff, and then there was stuff on the side of the house. I really wasn't looking forward to doing that. Then it was still stuff people left in the basement, so we had to clean that. Well, I cleaned that up. She did upstairs. We did the backyard together. She did the upstairs. I did the downstairs. Swept the whole basement. And all you can see is just the dust from the cement wall and all of that stuff. I just was not looking forward to it. But it was like weird being in that house. And being in there, it was just like all I could do was just think about all the different stuff that went on. Like as I went to like every room and look at every room. It's been in my family for 23 years. And hopefully someone, do buy the home.
Sam's not in there no more?
He's still in there.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I don't know how you can live like that. I just couldn't. I just couldn't be the only one in that house. Like, but it is what it is. But yeah, we had to clean it up and spruce it up and all of that stuff. So the backyard looks good. I seen Ariel. It was good to see her. Avery barely remembers me, And he's like, I know you are, but because I've been going for 3 years. He was only like 2 or 3 years old. But he was just telling me he going to the second grade and all that stuff. It was. I seen Yetta across the street, so it was just good to see my little.
That's good.
Family, not family, but my neighbors. Then I found out that store next door. That it's not owned by us, who used to own it.
No,
and it's just
it's like a
casino. It's Party City in there.
Yeah, I've been in there a few times over the past 3 years.
That's what I heard. It's Party City. It's Party City in there. But yeah, congratulations to Madison. Madison had a baby last week. Tibby graduated high school last week. I'm just looking forward to seeing what they both do with their lives. I sent Tibby a text letting her know that she's in control of her life, and I wanted to elevate her. So, I don't have Madison's phone number or anything like that, but I'm still happy that she had the baby. I seen Richard post the baby on his Facebook and everything, and maybe this could be the turning point to our family, like trying to fix something, because my sister was willing to, I don't want to say it on camera, but she was actually willing to do something, and with others being there, you know what I'm saying?
To Gigi? Or are you talking about Nina?
Gigi. So I'm like,
willing to do what?
I'm not supposed to say it on camera.
Oh, I didn't. She's willing to do something with others. Yeah. Okay.
So I'm like, okay, so maybe one day down the line, but right now it is the way it is. Like I didn't go to Tibby's graduation or the dinner because I still feel like there's going to be someone that's going to say something on the slide, and I'm going to have to say something, and I just didn't want to do that to her graduation. But, Gigi took care of her, took her out and all of that stuff this past weekend. Yeah, so, I mean, we trying to do something. Hopefully it may work in the future. Who knows? But, that was my little boring weekend. How was your weekend?
My weekend was good, too. I worked on Saturday and then I was off.
You working on a Saturday?
Sade had like
go ahead.
For her son. She had, it was actually a move up day, so he would have been graduating in 8th grade and going to high school. So she had it was actually really nice. It was nice. I that was the first time I did that lantern thing.
Yes, I
didn't know what the hell how to do that.
Ghetto.
I didn't know how to do that. You know what it was? I think so. The premise of those lantern lights that you let up, I guess, is so they're supposed to fill up with the wind, and then the wind is supposed to take them off. But it wasn't a lot of wind blowing, so a lot of people were having trouble with theirs, and it was just burning and burning. But the event itself was really nice. Like it was no chaos or anything like that. It was really nice. They had a lot of food, a lot of treats, and she did a really nice job. I remember at one point when we did the lantern, when everybody's head went off, I had seen one go off, but it wasn't where the rest of us was at. It was like on the other side and went off by itself. Mm-hmm. And I was so confused by it. And then I asked her later, and I said, "Well, what's the name?" And she said, "Yeah." She said, he wanted to do his by himself." And I said, "Oh, that's the one I seen by." And she said, her older son.
Because it went the opposite way.
I don't know if it went the opposite way, but he didn't let it off. He didn't come with the crowd when the crowd let theirs off. Mm-hmm. He stayed back at the house, and he actually let his off by himself. And it was sad because he's still grieving his little brother. Like you can see him and tell his little brother, he's still grieving his little brother, and I feel bad because they were really, really close. But overall, it was fun. That lantern, that lighting thing, I didn't like that. I didn't like that because I didn't know how to do it.
Yeah,
that was my first time.
You struggle. I watched the whole video.
What the hell am I supposed to do? Like, yeah. And then the thing under it took a long time to light.
Muddy had to help you. Wasn't
Muddy help you? Yeah. But I think if I practice a little more, then because that's like I said,
you don't have to get used to doing stuff like.
No, but it doesn't have to be for a death. Yeah. People like those off when people get married and all types.
Where do those lanterns go?
I don't know, but that's the same thing, Kevin. As balloons, where does balloons go? They eventually
go down into the ocean somewhere.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
don't know.
But
But they look nice when they go up.
Yeah,
they do look nice when they go up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it was good to hear names of people that I barely see now. You said Muddy. I seen Dre was there.
Mm-hmm. I seen Corey. Corey was like, "Oh my God, I haven't seen you so long." And I'm thinking like, "Wait, has it really been that long?" And it has been.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I don't even know the last time I seen Corey.
Mm-hmm. She was there. It was a nice thing overall. Sade and they really put a nice gathering together. It was really nice. It was nice, and everybody came out for her and her son. His dad was there. It was just really, really nice. It was really nice.
And how was she doing now?
She did excellent. Like Sade was in control of the whole thing. Like she was moving around like I'm hosting this, and the way she was moving around, it was like almost as if like you could tell she was keeping herself busy. So she did an excellent job.
That's good.
Yeah, she did an excellent job.
And there was a lot of people I seen.
It was a lot. Like I said, it was a lot of people. It wasn't no commotion or anything because that wasn't what it was about. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It was really, really nice.
Yeah, and I seen somebody was in the street with the motorcycle or whatever. I don't know. Somebody was on a motorbike. I seen the motorbike, and I know he loved bikes. Mm-hmm. Always was on a bike. Mm-hmm. And always, right, Mom? Right, Mom? Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Channel 6. Channel 3 or 6. Whichever one you prefer.
Oh, such a shame. But I'm glad that they did something in his memory, of him, because he would have been moving up. All right. First things first, we got to talk about Miss Anita Baker. Miss Anita Baker, she's on her tour. I don't know if this is her final tour, so I shouldn't say that, but this is the Songstress tour. She's in control of her masters and everything.
What's the name on there?
Who?
Donald Trump.
Oh, because we was going to bring him up. He is on there.
Oh, you. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't see his name. I'm like, wait, why didn't you put him on there? I see it now. I see it now. I didn't see it. I was looking at everything else.
So, Anita Baker, this has been the talk of the day. She's been on tour this year. I really haven't heard anything bad about her tours. Even when she was touring last year, haven't heard nothing bad. But from what I heard, it was about the Babyface situation where Babyface had posted on Instagram that he would have loved to perform, but he couldn't perform and stuff like that.
This is like for the Mother's Day show.
Yeah, like a month ago. Mm-hmm. And that's the last time I've heard of anything.
Right.
So this tour, I mean, Anita was able to perform, but he wasn't able to perform. And
well, Anita's going to perform because it's her tour.
Yeah, it is her tour, but I don't know why he didn't perform. Yeah. But he put out a message to his fans saying that he was asked not to perform.
Right. He didn't know why he wasn't performing either.
Yeah. So that's what he didn't know that. That's the way he put it out that he was asked not to perform. He never said who asked him not to perform. Mm-hmm. But the show was starting late, and I guess my thing is Anita didn't want to get on stage too late for the show, or that she didn't. But from what I've been reading, is that she didn't want to have to cut her show short. I don't know what contract they have with the arena. You know, how long they could be there. First of all, I've seen Babyface opening up for people, and his show is not that long. It's about a 45-minute to an hour set. He's doing his songs and doing songs that he wrote. And he's throwing a little joke in there here in between. I don't know, I don't know the logistics of the tour and the scheduling and everything, but that's all we knew. Okay? Now, with that happening, people be like, well, Anita Baker, she's had problems going on tour with other people. Her and Luther got into it. Blah, 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 blah. Somebody put out them, people was bringing up all the old shit.
I was about to say, because Luther's been dead for almost 20 years.
Yeah, and I mean, you never heard Luther say anything, but I'm sure Luther was a diva. My mom said he was,
they both were.
Because he got into it in Philly one time. She said he was kind of nasty.
I'm sure he was. He got 2 of the headliners wearing a girdle. I mean...
Stop. She said that, he got a little agitated at a Philly show. And first of all, I was surprised to say, what concert you went to?
Because the last show I went to with her, she was asleep.
Okay. Shut up.
She couldn't keep her eyes open.
She sleeps anywhere. It doesn't matter.
Thank God you ain't paid for them tickets.
So,
I'll go with you.
Then you're going to tell Michelle, I really enjoyed it. What part did you enjoy? Thank God you didn't ask for that. What part did you enjoy? I got to turn this little cellophane on.
Yeah, she was asleep. I saw her.
So, I didn't know that people were, online bullying Anita Baker. Now, I didn't know about any of this until I went to her Twitter today. Because I was like, Mikkel, you got to see these tweets. She is replying to everybody. She didn't deny the feud with Luther, but she did say Maxwell is my friend. I would never, and all of this stuff. Then she put Beyonce in it.
Why?
Then she called Babyface fans Kenny's crazies.
Why?
Anita now she's like, well, Babyface is not. She wants him to condemn his fans, and I guess because he didn't do it, she put him off the tour. She said, you know what? I'm done. I won't be bullied. I won't be this. I'm Anita Baker. She didn't say I'm Anita Baker, but she's Anita Baker, and she don't have to put up with this.
Right. But
and Babyface said he's disheartened and he's sad that this had to come to this.
Right.
And
he was the actual adult.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like, but why is she going? What is she? I mean, I know people want to go on social media, but if you feel like you've been attacked, can't your team show you tweets from people who are tweeting positive things about you?
Or how about this? Stay off of Twitter.
Yeah, and I mean, if you think that they're going to be, if you calling them Kenny's crazies right now that you put him off the tour,
they're really
what you think happened?
How did this all start? Like, Anita, what prompted his fans to start to bully you?
Because he could not do his set.
Right. So then, what is the reason why he couldn't do his set? Like, no one has ever answered that question as to why.
I guess it's Live Nation or something. Let's see.
Because people want to know. People paid their money to see both you and him. I know it's your tour, but a lot of people were coming like, oh, Babyface?
Yeah, he said, Babyface is speaking now. Yeah, wait a minute. He said, Babyface wasn't able to perform. Okay. So this is back in May. Okay. Could have taken, the lady said she witnessed a lady passing out while waiting for the show to start. The audience, a fight also erupted in the audience. This is what he said. I'm truly sorry to my fans who have been waiting for us to hit the stage at the Prue Center, he tweeted. I was asked not to perform in order to give Miss Baker her space and time to perform her show in its entirety.
Okay.
My band and I are extremely sad that we didn't get to perform for y'all tonight.
Right.
So that was kind of some shade.
Yeah. And that's what prompted shade from who?
Babyface.
How was that shade from him?
Because he said, I was asked not to perform in order to give Miss Baker her space. Now, he never said who told him this. He didn't throw Anita under the bus, but he kind of threw Anita under the bus.
Well, if that's the reason why he didn't perform, then how was that shade?
Because he didn't have to do that.
Well, why could have? But nobody told us other than him.
But he could have made up something.
Whoa!
Yes.
Whoa.
She should have. Yes. Am I saying she's 100% right? Hell no.
Well, that's what it sounds like. Yes. I find it even hard to believe that she's sitting on Twitter all damn weekend responding to these people.
Yeah.
She ain't got nothing else to do.
No, she need to be on somebody's TV show trying to tell you why you should come to her Twitter. She can come on here. We ain't doing interviews. She can come in. How about we get Anita Baker to come on in and explain herself?
And let me tell you one damn thing. If you get smart, I'm going to kick you the hell off like you kicked him off, okay? Because this is my thing, not yours.
You know what I'm saying?
But Chris Christie did what a lot of people would not have done even when they found out that they got COVID from Trump. He said, wait a minute, put the brakes. I almost died. My wife almost lost her husband. My kids almost lost their father. Mm-hmm. And you knew you had COVID, and you came around me, and you had me in that White House, and you exposed all of us to the COVID virus, and you think that I'm going to continue to support you? I could have died. Those were the good old days. Yeah. And she had the little wallet that had that little stupid clip, the little ball clip at the top.
Yes, I remember that. Yes. And you think, well, how do